Hey guys, welcome back to Puff and Powder, and welcome back to Café Enchanté, where we are about to find out the secrets to Ignis. I don't know why I started it off like that, but yeah, we're finding out why Ignis is so hated in Bestia. I don't know what the hell is going on. At least he's hated by the little guys, so let's get into it. Who he is?
私の両親は殺されたわ。ベスティアでも特に獰猛で残酷なアルムムという魔獣と、そこのイグニスにね、高々と笑いながら全身を引き裂かれた。私の両親は殺された。
What? Just the same reaction. What? Wait, but...
信じられない。まあ、ベスティア以外の世界出身ならそういう風に考えちゃうのかもしれないわね。けど実際にこの世界はね、強者が強さを証明するために殺し合い、同時に何も持たない弱者を虐げながらなぶり殺す、悪意に満ちた殺戮こそが正義の世界なのよ。
Murder, slaughter, killing for sport. These frightening words would never even come to mind in my normal life. The young girl, pointed a smile towards me as she watched me swallowing my breath.
私の言いたいこと分かったでしょ。イグニスだって他の奴らと同じなのよ。しかもあいつはベスティア最強の魔獣。
The girl glares at me as if to ask if I knew what that meant. The hate in her heart drove her to answer.
それはつまり、この世界で一番他の魔獣を殺したやつってこと。
Jesus.
どれだけ無害なふりを装ったとしても、その中身は残虐なアルムムと同じ。パークスの両親探しなんて縄張りに入り込むための嘘よ。きっと私たちをむごたらしく殺すつもりなんだわ。
Alright, lady. This sounds like a misunderstanding. I don't think that he is looking to kill everyone. No, he wouldn't. The reason he came here was to find Koro's parents. That wasn't a lie. However, the part about him having something to do with her parents' deaths... Ignis.
ここは殺戮が正義とされる世界。そいつは否定しねえよ。
My voice, fully of pity, I'm pretty sure it's just full of pity, couldn't even form a question, but he answered me. Ignis's reply seemed to hide his feelings.
それがこのベスティアっつう世界の仕組みでルールみたいなもんだ。
Oh man.
魔獣にとって殺すっつうのは人間が呼吸をするのと同じ本能に刷り込まれた当然の行為だからな。
I see. I had a feeling that I knew the reason why Ignis was so hesitant to bring me to this world. Not knowing what to say to him, my gaze wandered, lost as to where to look. Oh no. There was a savage roar that made the air around us tremble. That voice! The demon beast girl was terrified of what made that noise. She shook and held herself. Ignis? I reflexively ran after him as he quickly responded. Reaching the center of the territory, what we found wasn't the demon beasts we were questioning earlier, but... Oh my god! Instead, a minotaur like the one that had been chasing Dromi. But there was something different about it. It was like a giant bull, muscular all over, that walked on two legs. It looked exactly like what we saw in Grandpa's book. A minotaur from Greek mythology? Well, there's 3 of them.
アルムムの上位個体だ。口汚ねえ連中だから耳を塞いでおくのを勧めとくぜ。
いいよじゃねえかよ。イグニス。まさかとは思ったが、 お前がこんなちっぽけな魔獣とつるんでるとは。
Honestly, when he said that he was crass, I thought he'd be like, he would just start off by being like, fuck, like, you know, like I thought he was gonna say like horrible things, but he didn't say anything that bad so far.
噂ってのもバカになんねえもんだな。相変わらず甘ったるい野郎だぜ。
Bruh. Oh god. Kororo! As I look up, I see the Minotaur grabbing Kororo by the tail. Why is Kororo here? I gave him to Dromi to take care of. Well, clearly he was a mistake.
ドローミの野郎、ガキのおもり一つこなせねえのか。つうか、今日はやけに牛どもの姿を見かけるとは思ったが。てめえら、俺の動向を掴んでやがったな。ドローミを襲ったのもそのせいか。単純バカの牛肉風情にしちゃ頭を使うじゃねえか。その情報どっから流れた？いいえ。
Ew, brainless sacks of beef is something I never wanted to read in my life, but...
正直に白状したら、それこそバカってもんだろう。さあ、このチビの命が惜しかったら、動くんじゃねえぞ。
Great. Already thirsty for blood, the Minotaur kept Ignis in check by using Kororo as a shield. Silenced, Ignis obeys and returns to his usual form that he uses in the human world. Feeling good about the turn of events, he shows his superiority looking down at Ignis. And he notices me standing next to him.
なんだ、見たこともねえ魔獣だな。こいつもイグニスの連れか？なら、ちょうどいい。お前もこっちに来い。
Great.
イグニスを痛めつけた後、お前もそいつの目の前でなぶり殺しにしてやるよ。
He threatens us, dangling Kororo in the air. Oh my god, there's so many! At the same time, tons of Minotaurs come out of hiding and surround us all at once. My rough estimate would have been that there are at least 20 of them. 20?! Their glares of ill intent and twisted smiles sent a strong chill down my spine. Trong. God. It's what she was talking about. The demons. No, Bestia's true nature. It's pointless trying to fight the terror of such an overwhelming presence. But even still.
ことね、行く必要はね。
Ignis?
言ったろ、仕方ねえから守ってやるってな。大体な、人質なんざ俺へのハンデにならねえんだよ。そんなもん意味がねえからな。
Oh no! With a fearless smile, Ignis charges in close to the Minotaur.
やっぱてめえらは単純牛肉野郎だ。炎さえなけりゃ俺に勝てるってか。
Yes! Gripping his hand into a tight fist. There's still flames that come out? Like, and piercing through the defense of his dense muscles, he digs in with an intense punch. Along with hearing a gruesome crack, the Minotaur spills fluid from its gut. That's disgusting. Oh man. From the impact, Kororo was let go. Its body, flying in the air, was easily caught single-handedly by Ignis.
ことね、お前が見とけ。ドローミみてえに目離すんじゃねえぞ。
Damn, you're gonna beat 20 folks at once? Right. Kororo was thrown to me firmly, and I pulled him into my arms. It was crude and violent, but the way he fought, the way Kororo didn't get a scratch on him, it helped me find my belief. How can you still talk? You got fluid coming out of you.
どうしたよ、もうネタ切れか。
まだだ。まだこっちには
数がある。今度はこの縄張りにいる魔獣たちを人質に取ろう。てか、くったらねえな。んな古典的な手使ってっから、てめえらは雑魚のままなんだ。ま、いいぜ。やってみろよ。俺より早く動けんならな。
Oh my god. So cool. Ignis takes a deep breath and looks up at the ash-colored sky. Oh, that's new. It was like a song. Strong and intense, a noble howl. Like some signal for a fight, a crimson flame. Whoa, whoa, picture get! Runs over his body, and he begins to easily overpower the Minotaurs with wolf-like moves. In the next moment, one Minotaur begins to yell, engulfed in flames. Immediately after, Ignis jumps to the two Minotaurs behind him. And into their faces and stomachs, he sends punch after kick into them, rendering them unconscious within seconds. Oh man, he looks crazy! As if trying to show he wouldn't be outdone, the wild flames ramped up to a fierce speed, hitting one Minotaur after the next in this group that tried to run towards the territory's demon beasts.
そらそら、どうした？その無駄に太い腕は見た目だけの飾りかよ。
The ones provoked by Ignis snorted and sent their thick arms flying towards him. However, Ignis stopped them dead with his fists. I thought he just stopped them dead. He just killed them instantly, but their fists and claws were obliterated and they couldn't do a thing about it. Oh, I mean, he might as well have killed them. That's like insta-death. And after that, it was a whirlwind, or more appropriately, a whirlwind of fire. Burning, chasing, hitting, and burning again. Wild movements expressing Ignis's strength and nature that couldn't be shown in one single movement. On a rampage engulfed in flames, and without a scratch on him, he was like a werewolf of fire. The strongest demon beast of Bestia. Melting away the merciless, cold land around him, he stood at the top of the world with overwhelming power. I don't even think a minute had passed. I realized that almost all of the Minotaurs that had attacked were passed out on the ground. The only one left now was the large Minotaur that had taken Koru as hostage. Still, even after all of that fighting, hardly any of the territory had been destroyed. And at some point, the local demon beasts had gathered around shivering with fright, watching the battle. See? What did I tell you? No, I'm just kidding. She didn't say anything to her. But anyways, among them was that little girl that was shouting at Ignis.
バカな。全員群れの中でも特に強力な奴らだったってのに。
Why would you just say that and be like, oh, those were all the strongest guys in our pack? Like, oh, well, all of your strongest guys are gone.
てめえ、どんだけの化け物なんだ。
化け物か。てめえらが弱すぎるだけだろ。
The giant Minotaur had run out of the composure that he had arrived with. All that was left was absolute shock and terror of Ignis. Readying himself again, Ignis glares with the eyes of fire at the last Minotaur.
てめえら確かそこそこ頑丈だったな。いつもならまあ顔面砕く程度で許してやってるけど、
Jesus.
今回は例外だ。くだらねえ手を使われて、俺はだいぶ機嫌が悪いんでな。めったにねえ大盤振る舞いだ。喜んでミディアムレアになりやがれ、牛野郎
Does he know what a medium rare steak is? Okay, well, okay. Rip. A swarming pillar of fire rose from underneath the feet of the Minotaur. There was a care in preserving the territory, and the pillar didn't expand outward. It climbed straight towards the heavens. After a blast, the Minotaur howled in pain. When this was all over, a deafening silence rested over the area. That did not sound like silence. That sounded like he fell into the dirt. Like, good God. Passing through the Minotaurs passed out on the ground, Dromi and the others ran straight towards us.
いやー、さすが兄貴、惚れ惚れしたっす。
You
アルバムごとき楽勝っすね。
You little piece of trash. How could you
また随分派手にやったね。ステーキにしてはお粗末な感じだけど。
Ew.
けこんなクソまずいステーキ誰が食うかよ。
合流が遅れてすまなかった。縄張りの周辺からもアルムムが襲撃を仕掛けてきてな。
God, he brought the entire army and they all died.
そのほとんどはカヌスたちが軽く追い散らしてくれたけどね。君たちも怪我がないようで何より。
Oh, yes. Ignis protected us.
あれ、もう終わっちゃった感じ？俺たち出遅れちゃったかな。
They just see a pile of meat that's like burned to a crisp on the ground.
とはい
Like,
え、
ew.
ある程度の敵を無力化しつつでしたから、一応最短で駆けつけた計算になるかと。
Mizir, you're here. And Il, are you feeling okay now?
ええ、おかげさまで万全とは言いませんが、通常行動や戦闘を含め邪魔にはなりません。
つーかドローミ、てめえコロロ一匹も守れねえた。どういう了見だおい。
Yeah, what the hell?
その件は許してほしいっす。だってコロロが思いっきり噛むし、
Always trust your pets, seriously, because I feel like that's the case with dogs and cats too, you know? Like, you hear stories all the time about, like, dogs, like, not liking a certain person, and then that, like, later on you find out that that person's, like, a horrible human being. Koro bared his fangs at Dromi with a vicious little face I'd never seen. Why isn't he friendly? Or rather, why does he hate Dromi?
それで、イグニス、俺たちが転がしたのも含めて、アルムムの処遇はどうする？俺たちはあくまで部外者だから殺しはしなかったけど、最終的な判断は君に任せるよ。
Oh god, Ignis is gonna cook them all. It might have been coincidence, but my eyes met with Ignis as he thought about it.
そのままほっときゃいい。どうせ丸一日は目を覚まさねえ。
Oh, so they didn't kill them all.
ここの縄張り連中も移動の準備を始めてるだろうし、今夜にでも出発すりゃ逃げきれんだろ。
Whoa. It's the demon beast girl who was arguing with Ignis earlier. She came running towards us, yelling at Ignis.
なんで殺さないのよ。こんな奴ら皆殺しにすればいい。
Jeez.
うぜえな。てめえの敵討ちを俺に押し付けんじゃねえよ。結局は強え魔獣を頼ってんじゃねえか。
Ignis struck a chord. The girl flinches.
なんなのよ。意味わかんない。あんたはこのベスティアで一番非常な魔獣なんじゃないの？そんな奴がなんで殺さないの？なんでこんな無力な魔獣や人間を守るために戦ったのよ。
This human? There's two humans here.
何でも何も誰も殺さねえのが俺の心情だからだ。
He's kind of roasted. Is that not being killed? Oh, maybe. Okay. I don't understand, but okay. So none of them died. But I understood earlier. Yes, it was Ignis's creed not to kill. I felt a relief deep within my soul to hear him say it himself. This girl seemed to find it completely unbelievable.
イグニスが殺さない魔獣。嘘よ。だってあんたは私の両親は。
あれ、そこの娘っ子、前に兄貴がアルムムから助けたやつじゃないですか？
Leave it to Dromi to explain, because Ignis won't.
あれ結構前のことだったし、弱小種族にしちゃ長生きしてるじゃないですか。
助けた。
あんた両親が死んだ直後に気絶してたし、記憶がおかしくなってんじゃないですか。あんたの両親は アルムムに殺されて、んでそこに居合わせた兄貴がそいつらを再起不能にぶっ飛ばした。それが本当のところっす。だから誤解っつうか、うぬぼれもいいとこっすよ。
Wow, so these fucking bitches were just discriminating against him this whole time, only for Ignis to have actually saved them. This is awful.
そもそも最強である兄貴があんたらみたいな弱い魔獣相手にするはずがねえっすから。
The way that was all put could have definitely used a bit more tact.
驚いたな。それなら物腰や言動がどうにも悪ぶっているのはお国柄なだけで。イグニス、君は異例中の異例。不殺主義者でありながらベスティアのトップに立ってるんだね。
Oh, yay, applause for Ignis. Applause, good boy. That sounds really demeaning, but you know, he's a good person. Mr. Rindo was surprised, considering he knew about Ignis's position within Bestia's harsh society. Looking at everyone else's expressions, it seemed like they all had some understanding of Ignis's status, except for his creed.
うるせえ。悪ぶってるってなんだリンド。ぶっ殺すぞ。
And we're gonna stop here. Good God. Oh my God. Ignis is such a precious boy. He's such a good pupper. This episode was so crazy. There was like 50 Minotaurs. I don't even remember what was going on with... I don't know how did they all show up? Like, they all... I guess they were like planning to... like, some guerrilla warfare or something. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, next episode, I guess we'll... keep looking for Koro's parents because it's been 2 episodes and we still haven't found them yet. So, see you guys next time.